Having twice won the Rugby World Cup in 1991 and again 8 years later, Australia hosted the tournament in 2003. Since the inaugural event in 1987, the Webb Ellis Cup had resided in the Southern Hemisphere. But on this occasion, an invader from the north came to rewrite the record books.
You can be ranked #1 in the world, as certain teams have been over the years and played great, but you now have to win that World Cup to put yourself down as one of the great sides to really top it off.
Following wins over Australia and New Zealand 5 months earlier, it was England who went into the tournament as the world's #1 side. Despite a scare against Samoa, Clive Woodward's team went unbeaten in the pool stages, setting up a tie against Wales in the last 8.
We got to the quarter-final, again didn't play well for 40 minutes, and Wales were probably a better team than we actually gave them credit for at that stage. We'd beaten them. You know, our second team had gone down and beaten them in Cardiff heavily in the Walnut game, and suddenly we were down 10-3 at half-time in the World Cup quarter-final.
Jones, Thomas, has to be a try if he holds on, and Jones for Jones! One of the tries of the tournament!
Clive made a great tactical substitution, brought Mike on. And in situations like that, you need your good players to stand up, and Jason instantly in the second half made a break.
What a burst by Robertson! He has Greenwood outside!
You could just feel them deflate. And as we attacked, they just gave penalty after penalty after penalty, and we just kicked them and kicked them.
23 points for the number 10. It really was an epic contest.
All those games sort of kept us grounded because we weren't playing at our best. We weren't having soft games, but we were winning. There's only 4 teams left in it, and we were one of them. It was a funny game, you know. We pressurised the French line out in our 22, and Serge Betson pounced on it and scored, and so we were points down.
Betson held it brilliantly. Serge Betson!
I think after 15-20 minutes, we tried to do our game plan. It was one of those days, you know, pressurised defence and mistakes were being made, and we said, hang on, change of plan definitely required. Let's just take them on here, have a go. Our front row was probably getting a slight edge in the scrum. Our maul was working. Our guys were driving the ball up. But as the game wore on, as we played these tactics, we really got on top of them. Johnny, you know, dropped a goal here and there. We kicked our penalties, and every time we did that was just another nail in their coffin.
And next week, the England side will say it's revenge time as they face the Wallabies in a replay of the 1991 World Cup final.
It's a long, long day. In some ways you don't want it to come, in other ways you want it to come right now and get on with it. So it's nice to actually finally meet and get on with the job, because, you know, kicking off at 8 o'clock, that's a long time to wait to get on the field. I had the conscious thought, this just feels like a normal test match. You know, it's not different because it's a World Cup final, it's just England and Australia, which we do a lot. You know, so let's just get on with it.
Mortlock's out wide, here comes Takiri. He's only got to take it. Lottie, first try Australia. The big man with a lovely pass to Wilkinson and Robinson. They won't catch him. Jason Robinson.
It was planned to a degree, but the spontaneous thing was Matt's break off the ruck. You know, he saw opportunity and created the extra 10 or 15 yards for us to take the shot.
Martin Johnson and England staying composed here. Here it is for Johnny. Has he done it? He sure has. Heartbreaker for the Wallabies.
Thank God we didn't lose it. It really was relief at that point. And then a lot of satisfaction that we'd done it. You know.